Yo, this Revengeboyz here bringing you another Wi-Fi battle. It's against BeastFRAME. We're found on the Smog and Wi-Fi Battle Finder, and it's going to be a NU match up. And thanks again to omniousacid again for helping me put a team preview up. I did the background myself. I got a background from our website, but he helped me actually find some Pokemon to put on the background, so thanks a lot. But as you can see from my opponent's team, they are pretty dangerous things, but I'm not too worried as Sork can take out the majority of his team. And his Swallow is one thing I have to watch out for because my Tangela cannot ward that thing's Brave Bird, especially in Guts. His Gabor, I should be able to taunt that with Mischievous if it does have the spikes. Haunter, not too concerned about it. I have Bastard and I have Mischievous to deal with it. His Regirock, that's obviously going to be a Stealth Rocker in some more way. And he has a Sork, and in this matchup he is going to be using a sturdy Sork. That's why it's balancing, because it's a sturdy set, and his Scun Tank probably going to be the Life or Mix Attacker by the looks of his team. So as you can see on my side of the team, I have my Bastudin, which is mixed in defenses, but I focus mainly on his special defense just to buff it up a bit. Electabuzz, that's my Modest Scarfer. Mischievous, mixed in defenses to make it a bulky ghost. Pikachu, my offensive. Swag, mouse of the team. Tangela, that's my defensive wall, and my Sork with Mold Breaker. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and we are going to get straight into the battle right about now. And I send out my Mischievous and he goes into his Gabor. I go for the taunt here and his Gabor goes first, and I'm just shocked at the fact that fat thing is faster than a ghost. That just doesn't make sense. So anyway, he withdraws into his Swallow. I go for Shadow Ball and it won't affect it because it's a normal type. So now he's going to switch out and I'm going to go into Wider Face, known as my Bastudon. He's going to go for a U-turn. And he's going to go into his Regirock. I'm going to use this turn to set up my rocks, but he goes for the EQ, and I was just praying that Bastudin live this, and it lives it on 8 HP, and that gives me time to set up rocks. So well done Bastudin for surviving that. So now I'm going to switch out into my Dreadlocks. Then there's Tangela. He's going to EQ again, but that won't do jack to my Tangela. He's going to switch back out into his Swallow. I could have gone for Elite Seed, but I just didn't want Regirock to set up Stealth Rocking anyway. So I'm going to withdraw as I know it cannot take a Brave Bird, and I'm going to sack my Bastudin off. So just to keep that Swallow in and delay really. So now the Swallow is losing HP. I'm going to go into my Electabuzz here, and he's going to switch out, and I predict the switch out, so I'm just going to go for a Volt Switch to get switch advantage. So that was a good play on my part. So it does a fair amount, so I'm just going to go into Sork to finish it off from there, because a CC should be able to knock it from there easily, and it does, which is a very, very good thing. So well done F Your Life. But his Regirock did have the Rocky Helmet, which I found quite weird. So now I'm going to switch out into Mischievous because I know he's going to be going for the strongest move, which will be Sludge Bomb. But unfortunately I get poisoned by it, and that's going to cost me later on in the match because now he goes for Shadow Ball, and unfortunately does crit as well. If not, then it could have survived it. I don't know, but he's going to go out into his Gabor because he knows I'm scarfed. I go for a T-Bolt, and the Gabor doesn't take that well at all, so I know another T-Bolt is going to knock out BeastFRAME's Gabor easily. So now I was predicting a Sucker Punch, but he predicts me to switch out, and that is just a crazy play right there. When I saw that, I was just like, oh my god. Go for a sub with my Pikachu, and unfortunately he goes for a Sludge Bomb, and I should have went for the Thunder Punch here, but he goes for Sludge Bomb again, and I was just so gutted that I didn't go for it, because Thunder Punch would have easily have knocked that stinky artist thing from there. So I was so gutted. But anyway, I go into Sulk and I lock myself into a Stone Edge to scare that Hunter from coming in. But now his Sulk goes for the Ice Punch and can do a fair amount of damage. Going to Ice Punch again. I'm going to go for Leech Seed and miss, because Hacks just hates my life as always in all my matches. Go for a Giga Drain and does a lot, even though Tangela isn't invested in special attack at all. So I'm just going to keep going for a Giga Drain, and the Sulk is on enough to... I go for a Sleep Powder, trying to set up my Sulk on a switch in, but Sleep Powder misses. So now it's going to be a speed tie if he is Jolly, and I win the speed tie. I go for the Stone Edge, so his Sulk is going to die. Go for he goes out into his Hunter. I go for Stone Edge again. I hit. That's 2 Stone Edges in a row. Can I do it? Can I pull it off against Swallow? Go for Stone Edge and it hits. 3 Stone Edges in a row. And my Draco Meteor in OU misses a lot more than that. So that was good game, BeastFRAME. Hope to be seeing you around on Smuggling again probably. Really enjoyed that, and definitely I will be doing NU, but I think I need to switch up my teams and use some different perks just to make stuff a bit more interesting for you guys watching. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks again to omniousacid for the BG, and that will be Revengeboyz signing out, guys. Take care and stay tuned.